What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Tactical Pineapple Live. How the fuck is everybody doing tonight? I see a couple people are, jumping in already. A few individuals we haven't seen here very much before, if at all. Flying Rich of the John Crumb Show fame. What is up, my guy? How are you? Also got Shane Overby in here telling us everybody that he is naked. Laugh Turd also said he was first, but he wasn't first. We all know he wasn't first. He came in at like fucking 1 o'clock this afternoon. We've also got Dickie B in here saying old Joe has got to go. Boy, we believe and agree with that. That we believe and agree with. All right, then operator Tony dropping in saying hello, ladies. We know he's not talking to anybody at his house, so he must be talking to y'all here. So he's calling everybody here, ladies. Yes, and we also have C. Gillespie jumping in saying, "Hey, fellas," and then he also agrees. With Dickie B. All right, so hey guys, interesting show tonight. Not a whole lot planned, not a whole lot going on. Just kind of want to talk about the bullshit, right? Absolute fucking bullshit that's going on over in Russia right now. And why I'm actually of belief that it's not about Ukraine at all. Everybody's giving Putin a lot of shit about his lack of movement in Ukraine. I don't believe that it was about Ukraine at all. And that's kind of exacerbated even by latest news. My video today, obviously, everybody saw it, or some of you saw it, I guess. Maybe not everybody. You guys don't always watch my shit. But anyways, the video today was more or less about Russia and the Ukrainian research facilities that happen to house biological research materials that we got to make sure don't fall into the hands of the Russians. Well, today the UN doubled down on their claims, or the Russia doubled down on their claims at the UN. Not that we really care about the United Nations, but they decided to double down and actually bring evidence to the United Nations against the United States and for them having biological weapons on site in Ukraine. Now, keep in mind, I said it in my video too. There's approximately 30 biological research facilities. I got to be sure to be clear about this because if we don't know, we are also streaming tonight on Facebook. We are also streaming on Twitch. Why are we streaming on such liberal networks? Because they're the biggest ones out there, guys. I was going to stream on Odyssey again. I'm only allowed 3, so I decided to do YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch tonight, and Odyssey will get the replay. Please let there be zombies in Ukraine, is what C. Gillespie is saying. I don't know if there's zombies in Ukraine. I don't really know if there's zombies in Ukraine. I do believe that Umbrella Corporation is still in China. We may see zombies in Taiwan. Just saying. That being said, hey, CNT Designs jumping in, saying sup perps. What is up with you, feller? But yeah, no, we are going to go ahead and finish this real quick. They basically said that they have collected enough evidence in Ukraine to bring an investigation against the United States. Kibi says, I'm only okay with zombies if they're toothless and the slow walking type. We're never going to get that lucky, right? They've conditioned us to believe zombies are going to be slow, and everybody's going to be like, oh, cool, zombies. We're going to go stand outside and try pecking one off, and they're all going to come running because they're going to be the fast motherfuckers. The ones from the newer Dawn of the Dead movie that happened to be filmed in my backyard, Wisconsin here. So, yeah, I thought Raccoon City was in Canada. Yes, Raccoon City was in Canada, but the real Umbrella Corporation is based in China, if you haven't figured that one out. It's actually the Wuhan lab. Oddly enough, if you didn't see it, hey, maybe we should pull that up here just so everybody knows. The Wuhan lab logo. Here we go. Wuhan Institute of Virology images. What do we got here? Oh, there it is. Shanghai, Wuhan, blah, 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 blah. It's not a coincidence at all, folks. Not a fucking coincidence at all. Just saying, like, this logo on the left can be created in about 30 seconds from this logo on the right. Now, I doubt that this logo came first. I'm just saying. I'm guessing this has been around for a little bit longer. So, yeah. If you didn't know, now you know. um, and it looks like C. Gillespie, you might not have known, but it's okay. Evening, Crazy Eyes. Glad you could join us. Thought maybe you'd be fishing for children. Um, I'm not going to take that back, you creepy fucker. All right, so Dickie B says I called dibs on Jill Valentine. I don't think you get to play her with your controller though, in real life. Anyways, yeah. So they just basically said, that they're gonna bring this forward. Now, of course, this bulletin article, everything is anti-Russia in the world, right? The propaganda going on. Um, so last month, Secretary of State Antony Blinken laid out with tragic accuracy what Russia was about to do. The United States ambassador to the United Nations, Linda Thomas Greenfield, told the Council Friday he specifically warned that Russia would manufacture a pretext for attack and even cautioned that Russia would fabricate allegations about chemical and biological weapons to justify its own violent attacks against the Ukrainian people. Today, the world is watching Russia do exactly what we warned it would. Now, some might say that this is strategy. They understood the strategy ahead of time, and that um, basically, he was just really good at understanding what was about to happen. Others would say that we knew they were going to find out about what we were doing. Some might believe they even knew about it ahead of time, and that might be why they're doing it. And they wanted to go in and get their evidence for the United Nations. Being completely honest, the Russian military would probably be able to take Ukraine in about 13 fucking minutes if they really wanted to. This whole slow trot surrounding areas, not really doing any fucking really bad shit. Um, it doesn't seem right for one of the strongest militaries in the world, right? There's a reason they're considered a superpower. No, it is not strategically or specifically because they have nuclear weapons. They have an extremely advanced fucking military, to the point where most U.S. soldiers are even going, I don't know if I really want to do this, guys. Like, because be fucking real. It is one of those situations where you probably don't want to be doing it. Now, I have seen a lot of individuals who are taking up their arms, getting on planes, and flying over there self funded. And I hope y'all make it back safely. I know for a fact there's one YouTuber who thought he was hot shit, who decided to get on a plane and head on over there. And I believe he survived 30 hours. He's no longer a YouTuber. I'm pretty sure he's fertilizer. Um, but then again, that's what happens when you go over there with your camera and think you're going to be Billy fucking badass, and instead you're just making film and videos for your YouTube channel. It's a real fucking situation over there. The shit is really happening. I'm not saying that the propaganda goes both ways, but there's a really good chance that people who go over there won't come back. I'm legitimately saying that from a standpoint of, I know there are operators who are thinking of doing it. I know that there's certain James Yeager is fucking doing it. He doesn't want comments on it, anything like that. He did use it as an opportunity to pitch a few products, while he was packing his bag. No shame in the game. Got to make the money to get on over there, right? Him and two other people are flying over to Poland, buying a car, and then they're going to use that car to transport themselves into Ukraine. So good luck to him and those guys. It's just absolutely crazy. Crazy Eyes comes up with a perfect idea. Send dust. They would never know what hit them, right? Never at all. All right, so Little conversation in the chat. Shane Overby says $80 to fill up my Silverado and wasn't even on empty. Fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Gas prices are insane. I believe they are up like 56%, probably going even further. Absolutely crazy. C. Gillespie says he's got a buddy who went to Poland to help with refugees. He's coming back today or tomorrow. He's been there for 5 days. Yeah, no, I'm not saying like heading to the refugee areas and helping get people pushed over is a bad thing. It's just it's a interesting situation. So Mario actually said it to James Yeager says he's going over there for training, not fighting. I agree. I heard that too, but I'm going to say this: once you cross the border into Ukraine, which is a war-torn area, um, um, the it's a war-torn area now. It is all a country under siege, right? Um, you are not safe in that country. You're not safe to train anybody. Um, I believe the whole thing to be one big work, something to draw the attention and ire of the entire world, and it's working. It really is working, and that's why the name of the stream tonight is what it is. Is the war in Ukraine a smokescreen? I'm kind of thinking it is, right? So there's problems with the economy in this country and across the world due to coronavirus, and now that COVID's going away, number one, they needed to um, yeah, they needed to find something for people to focus on other than coronavirus, right? You can't take the entire world population and say, okay, COVID's over. We're done. You need to move something in place where all the talking of coronavirus was. And this is the Ukraine Russia war, right? Um, it's the fact, it's the truth, right? So when Russia decided to invade Ukraine, nobody believed Ukraine would stand a chance. A chance in hell. There was no way it was going to happen. And by will of the Ukrainian people, they're putting up a fight against Russia. And we see, tractors pulling Russian tanks and, decimated Russian equipment. We see exactly what the media wants us to see, though. And the problem is when you see exactly what the media wants you to see, you fail to see everything the media doesn't want you to see. And that's the smoke screen, right? The whole ordeal is showing you what they want you to see and avoiding having the conversation about the other stuff because number one, we don't want to talk about COVID anymore. So we just poof, done. Uh, Crazy Eyes says, "Can we just get a fucking lull?" No, that's the problem. Our society and our generation have been conditioned now to be hypersensitive on everything, right? So if we don't have something to focus on, our anxiety and everything peaks up even worse, right? Because it's kind of like everything's quiet. It's a little too quiet. And then you start double guessing and second guessing what you got going on, right? Um, Crazy Eyes says Fauci's been quiet as shit lately. That's because he hasn't been given a camera, right? When you don't want to talk about it anymore, you don't talk about it anymore. The reality is, and I could literally one place that's actually following it up and still posting information on it is the Drudge Report, right? So we'll pop back over here real quick. Right here in the center, COVID cases in the U.S. from March 10th, 2022, 40,147, compared to March 10th, 2021 at 58,195. On March 10th, 2021, there were 1,474 deaths from COVID, and on March 10th, 2022, there have been 1,559 deaths from COVID. And if you look at the world sick map, according to ArcGIS dashboards, here we go. Come on, load it in. Total vaccine doses administered, 28-day vaccine doses administered. This map still looks pretty fucked up, doesn't it? Right. So we could still talk about it. It's still all over the fucking place. The fact of the matter is, though, they don't want to talk about it anymore. Instead, we go and this is even here, what do you find on Drudge Report? It's nothing against Drudge. Drudge, is a news aggregate. If the news is only putting out things about the Russia war, all they have to put here is stuff about the Russian war. We've got West Point cadets ID'd spring breakers who overdose in Florida. That's an interesting article. Total Florida man shit. Fentanyl laced cocaine sounds fantastic, guys. We are bringing in the next generation of military. Um, yeah, so just the thing though, like if you literally go through this is all Russia, Ukraine, right? This is all Russia, Ukraine. This is all Russia, Ukraine, Russia, Ukraine. Do, 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 do. And then, of course, this news article right here. Oh my goodness, no! Doritos cuts the number of chips in each bag and blames Biden inflation. Thanks, Joe. You even took away our fucking Doritos. You can't even make this shit up. So, interestingly enough, what am I doing here? All right, boom, there. All right, I think I almost just left the stream. Congratulations for not clicking that button. Yeah, crazy. The inflation rates are out of control. They're gonna go up. There's a clip of Biden saying about gas prices. Biden on gas prices, they are gonna go up. And this is how I find everything. For some reason, I type the longest fucking description and see if I can find the video, because why not? Oh, no, maybe not. No, whatever. They probably pulled it down. Maybe it's this one. No, we're not gonna click through. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, he was asked on a tarmac or something like that. What about gas prices? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen with gas prices? Well, they're going to go up. They're going to go up. So, yeah, they're going to go up. Now, gas prices are already up, like I said earlier. I think we all are aware. I think at one point under Trump, the national average was like $1.97 a gallon. Pretty much a week after Putin, I'm sorry, a little bit of Freudian slip there. About a week after Biden took office, they went up to about $3, right? So it's been hovering right around 280, something like that, national average for quite a while. And then, of course, over the last couple weeks, we've seen him go. I believe yesterday, a buddy of mine said 90 cents in 4 days for diesel. So if you think prices are high right now, wait a couple weeks, because all the fuel costs going up are going to make everything else go up, because obviously everything needs to be delivered. We've talked about it before. We've talked about the fuel shortage. We've talked about food shortage. We've talked about all these things that have been manufactured and put in place. The trucker shortage. We've talked about that. And now we're going to have fuel prices go up, food prices go up even further. I think food prices right now are up about 2.2%, and they're talking by mid-June, food prices going up by about 6.5%. Now, mind you, this is a progressive average. So when we're talking about those, it'll be 2.2% since this time last year. That'll be 6.5% by that time that year. So it's not that prices went down last year. They're just going to keep going up. Yeah. So Shane Orby says, when the prices go back down to $3.67 a gallon, the Biden administration will start saying, look what we've done for you. Yeah, but they blame Putin now or Trump. Interestingly, it just started to be the point where he had to run out and he couldn't actually blame Trump anymore because it's after the first year. So now you got to blame somebody else. Hey, Putin. That's just the way it's going to be. We're going to constantly have this. So, yeah. Mark says $97 to fill my Tacoma and lawnmower fuel can today. Yeah, no, I understand completely. Last time I filled up which was at this point about a week ago in my Jeep. It was $83 to fill it. And that's just the cheap shit. So yeah, absolutely fucking crazy. Um, it's not gonna get any better. Um, I did want to say this was brought up to the Juicy Schmale uh, bullshit. Yes, he was sentenced. He was given 150 days, quote unquote, in prison, um, due to the fact that the way things work, he'll never actually see a prison, which actually, interestingly enough, people don't understand this, is actually probably worse. So, the way things work, specifically in the Midwest, once you're sentenced to jail time or prison time, you will go to a jail, a county jail. You will sit in that county jail for 11 and a half months minimum in most cases. Obviously, like horrendous murder cases, shit like that, you're going straight to the pen. But for most of these minor felonies, you're going to sit in the county jail. Why do they do that? Because it keeps the money in the county, right? They get their portion out of you. You're paying to be in there. You have to pay to be in the jail. You don't have to necessarily pay to be in the prison. So jail actually costs you money, and on top of that, then you have all of the additional things that you can buy from the commissary, stuff like that. That all that money gets to stay then within the county where you were arrested. Now Chicago's greedy; they're gonna keep your ass there as long as they can keep you there, right? So he is going to spend 150 days in the county jail. And why do I say that in most cases that's worse than going to prison? I say that because it is. So once you are in a county jail, if you've ever been there, um, general holding, not the overnight drunk tank that you probably sit in for most people here, if you do get into it. General holding, Gen Pop at a county jail is basically, 8 to 10 people in a cell. Um, and you kind of have very strict rules. It's not you have very strict rules. You don't get out of the cell except for maybe once a week. That once a week you're out of the cell, it's to go to the gym. You get 45 minutes supervised in the gym. Everything's rubber, garbage weights. You don't get anything. So it's really kind of pointless to go there. And then you actually head back into your cell, and that's where you continue to live. When you wake up in the morning, you have to clean everything before you get to turn the TV on. Your food will arrive at a specific time. It's eaten in the cell. You clean that up, and you put that back on the door, and you don't get anything after breakfast. They put everything back on. The air conditioning fucking sucks because they don't put any money into cooperating the cell. And it's just kind of a shit deal, right? So I know people aren't, you don't go to jail, right, and expect a good time. But once you get into prison, the prison population generally has a lot more freedom. So you you have a cell that's basically a bedroom you share with one other person. Once the cells open up in the morning, you get to go to the general area, which you can commingle with a lot of other people. You're not just necessarily stuck with the 5 people that you're stuck with. And then yeah, you get to hang around, do whatever the fuck you want. You get yard time, you do this, you do that. Um, it's just the way it is, right? It's the prison population gets more freedom because they're generally there longer. So it's a life inside, right? The county jail is meant to be the one place where you might actually have a chance to get rehabilitated. Um, but I digress. It seems the conversation is I agree with it. 150 days is just so that they can say, "See, we sentenced him." Yes, I do agree. Um, this is the thing though, and I have to be real about it. What he did was wrong. Obviously, it was a shitty thing. It was a hate crime in and of itself. Um, but a first time offender should be able to get a reduced sentence essentially on what they got. Um, Yeah, ain't no rehabilitating the dumb fuck. And I agree. The big thing that I have to say though is that every single person has an opportunity to get a reduced sentence when it's a first time crime or this or that. Now, politics play into it. Obviously, there's that. Dude's obviously got a ton of fucking lawyers, um, a ton of money to fight it. But here's the thing: what Juicy did, yes, there were victims, basically because of the racial, digression that happened because of it. Um, However, this is devil's advocate here, so don't hang the messenger. This is just devil's advocate here. Um, there are people who've committed real crimes who aren't even in fucking jail, and nobody's crying about it. The other smokescreen that's really happening right now. Um, okay, so here, Crazy Eyes says he should have been sentenced to the same amount of time that the would-be attackers would have received. I understand the thought process, but that's not the way the legal system works. If a chick claims that somebody raped her, the guy goes to jail, the guy does everything to fight through it, loses his fucking scholarships, loses everything, and she'll get a fine when they find out that it was a false accusation, and probably nothing more than that out of it. Never an apology, never anything to restore anything. And I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying the way things are set up, it is kind of the way it is. Um, so it's just me being real, like I'm not trying to be a dick about it, and I do agree he should have gotten more, but um, Ghislaine Maxwell is walking free right now. Nobody's saying a fucking word about it, right? She's also going to be walking free probably forever because one of the things that everybody forgot about was on January 23rd, her lawyers filed for a mistrial based on the bullshit that the one juror fucked up on, right? So is she able to get off on it? Probably. And they'll be able to go back and try again, do better than what they did the first time. And she'll probably get off because lawyers don't make the same mistakes twice. So, yo, what's up, BDGG up in the house? As even said by Dickie B. So, hey, man, you got that wordage. Um, yeah, and the biggest victim was Elaine Page. She was so embarrassed for supporting Juicy that she became a dude. Yeah, Ellen Page. Yeah, yeah. That's an embarrassment. It's a very embarrassing thing there, but that is very interesting. So that's essentially like my my rant on the Juicy thing. Like I'm not gonna fucking freak out about it. He was still charged with a felony. He's still getting 150 days in prison. Now, the other thing about that, or jail, the other thing about that is there's not a lot of room, right? So the backside of that, I would like, and I should double check it. We'll go here. We'll go because I didn't really read everything on it. The sentencing. So he's starting the 150 days in jail in protected status. That doesn't surprise me at all. Do, 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 do. So he getting felony probation, 30 months of felony probation, including 150 days in jail in order to pay restitution of more than $120,000 and a $25,000 fine. The money is probably not an issue at all. No real big deal there. All right, autoplay's not on good. The other thing that I want to see is, so he's getting the 30 months of felony probation. The way things are put out there, I would be willing to say that he was also given, based on it being a felony, at minimum a 5-year withheld sentence. Now, on top of getting 150 days in jail, the fine and all that stuff, the probation is there. That probation is a motherfucker. That 30 months probation looming over a guy's head, with a 5-year or 6-year withheld sentence. I would say this class of felony probably a 6-year withheld sentence, but I don't see anything in here on it. Typically, they don't publish that just because it's kind of like one of those things where people don't understand it really. But I will go ahead and say, um, so one of the primary questions at sentencing was whether Smollett, who has no prior felonies, would be sentenced to prison. He said resoundingly rejected by was reject. What Jussie Smollett said was resoundingly rejected by the jury. The jury did not buy what he was selling. That was not lost upon the judge. City of Chicago also filed a lawsuit against Smollett in 2019. He took away a lot of resources, and that's a big problem. Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't say anything about a withheld sentence here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to be one. I didn't see it anyways. Should have started him on shake that bitch status. That's why they put him in protection, because he is on shake that bitch status with everybody in Gen Pop. C. Gillespie says, bring him to Michigan. We have a housing unit empty at my facility. Very nice. Do the Clintons have access to that? Because I'm pretty sure Kamala is going to be fucking icing this guy off. So, hey, you know what? This is a really good time. Hey, the goddamn bacon showed up. Somebody finally remembered to bring the goddamn bacon in. This is a really good time to just break and say, I know that he didn't get it, but he probably will, and most likely he'll enjoy it.
Penetration! You didn't like that? Oh, what about this? Penetration!
Yep, penetration. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about, Willis. So, yeah, hey, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna throw this out here. I do this all the time. For those of you who don't know, the link is in the chat on YouTube. We should probably. I haven't seen anybody from Twitch, which we are live on Twitch, by the way, folks. Let's see what we got over there. Is anybody over there? Man, doesn't look like anybody's watching us over on Twitch because nobody loves Twitch. That's okay. I completely understand. Not a huge fan myself, but you know what? I gotta give the opportunity for those folks to see it too, right? I don't have a following over there. I don't play games. It's podcasting and doing whatever. Oh, Twitch. Yeah, Twitch. I have Twitch too. So we have Twitch now. At least until we don't anymore. Yeah. So again, back to the Smollett thing. Like I said, he doesn't have any prior felonies. There's probably a withheld sentence. But to explain what a withheld sentence is, if you get sentenced to X amount of time and then you get a withheld sentence on top of that, what that means is if you fuck up within 5 years, you will come back to the court system, and then you can actually be sentenced to more. So 30 months probation, obviously there's always the looming possibility that you end up back in prison because of a fuck up or absconding from bond or, breaking probation. But the other end of that is if he gets arrested for another, what's the word? If he gets arrested for another crime, right? When he goes back in front of that judge, he could legitimately be sentenced to the remainder of 5 years in prison or 6 years in prison or whatever the withheld sentence is, for X amount of time after the prosecution of this crime. So it's a possibility that it gets that way. So Jussie and Alec Baldwin should be sentenced to be crisis actors in Ukraine. Oh, you're saying it's a false flag? Yes. Isn't Twitch for gamers? Twitch is for anybody now. This is the thing. Twitch is still one of the best streaming platforms to be found on. Unfortunately, it's Twitch, right? It's run by fucking Amazon, and we all know how Amazon is. Yes, it is for gamers, but other people stream there too. One of the most popular segments on Twitch is called Just Talking, and it's just a bunch of big-titted Twitch girls trying to get their fucking OnlyFans money without actually having to say they have an OnlyFans. So, now that I'm no longer allowed to stream on Twitch anymore. I don't really care. I talk shit about people all the time, and it's okay. Speaking of talking shit about people, things that you can now do on Facebook. I'm not sure if you've heard this. Things that you can now do on Facebook and other meta platforms, which include Instagram and all those fun fucking places. Yeah, you can now call for the violence against, the violent attacks of, or the murder of anybody from Russia. Let that sink in. You can now call to action people to do harm against anybody of Russian descent, essentially. Why is this a problem? Well, because number one, it's starting on Facebook, which means it's probably going to go to Twitter. It's going to go to every fucking place else. Um, all right, here we go. I thought Twitch was 10-year-olds playing and watching each other playing Roblox. No, it's a bunch of thirsty bitches trying to make money from a bunch of horny guys who sit behind their computers and glow all the fucking time because all they do is play games. Um, yeah, so that's what it is. And then there's a couple of us who just stream over there because we can, and that's me, at least until I get kicked off. The main reason, I'm gonna be completely honest, the main reason that I decided to start streaming on Twitch is because we've officially done 3 streams on Facebook, and 2 of them have been removed for copyright violations. And if I get one more copyright violation, which since we're streaming to Facebook tonight and we're gonna get into music pretty soon, um, I'm probably not gonna be able to stream on Facebook anymore. So I guess I'm okay with that. I don't need to stream on Facebook, but we'll just stream on Twitch then, and then we'll bring Odyssey back into the next one. So we're just gonna run through the fucking gamut until we get done, because Facebook doesn't care if you have permission to use the copyrighted material you're using. They just say it's copyrighted, so fuck off. So it is what it is. Mario says, I'm horny, but I don't have a computer. Well, lucky for you, Mario, Twitch has an app. And if I'm new to Twitch, I don't know much about it, but if you have an Amazon Prime account, which 90% of the fucking world has an Amazon Prime account, you can actually subscribe to somebody, which gives that person money, and you don't actually have to pay anything for it. It's kind of weird. So, a couple people or one person or something. I don't know how the fuck it works. There's a lot of people here who probably tell you better than I do. I just went on it. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't make any money from anything, anyways. So, I don't know how the fuck you get money out of any of that stuff, and I don't plan on really learning it because I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna qualify for an affiliate status anywhere. So, cheers. Mario, that is what the magazines are for, provided you don't get the pages sticky. See, there's a trick to that. You stand up and do it, right? He's just gonna ask any chance of a full frontal Twitch streams. I can give you a full frontal YouTube stream, but it's gonna be standing like this or sitting like this. I'm facing the camera. My front is to you. That's as close as you're gonna get, you sick bastard. Go back to fishing for children. Fucking people. No, we love you, Crazy Eyes. It's okay. We get it. We know that you like to go fishing from the dock, and sometimes you happen to hook a child.
Penetration! You didn't like that? Oh, what about this? Penetration!
Yes. Penetration one more time, just because we can. So, with that being said, it is about that time where we go, holy shit, it's 42 minutes in. You're really making me sound like a pedophile. Yes, I know I'm making you sound like a pedophile. I'm not doing it intentionally. I'm just bringing up a conversation that we had earlier in the Discord, mind you, which if you want to join the Discord, I checked. The link in the description actually works today, at least for now. I don't know, man. I set those things up forever and they just fucking run out after about 3 minutes. So, link in the description, join the Discord, and you can understand what we're talking about. But because I don't want to make him sound so bad like a pedophile, I will put it out there that he's not a pedophile. He just literally said that he really wants to fish from shore tomorrow, but it's all the kids that'll be swimming. He doesn't want to hook one of them. I said, just hook the bastard, fight him, bring him in, and just practice catch and release. Um, you know, because they shouldn't be swimming where your fish hooks are, and they really need to learn those lessons. So that's the point of fishing for kids. I'm not intentionally, yes, I'm intentionally making him sound like a pedophile, I guess, but he's a decent person as far as I know. He is a Florida man. He is from the Tampa area. Um, they are fucking weirdos over there. It 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 happens. So I can't vouch for him 100%, but yes, it is. So Mario says, "Weird story, bro. Weird story." But hey, join the Discord and you can fucking enjoy those weird stories too. Um, he's a granny file, a fiddler of grannies. There you go, crazy eyes. You're being accused of other things now. Fishing, are we? Wrong, fishing. But welcome to the show, Chambered Defense. Love the fucking logo there, by the way. Missed you, bud. How's that fucking hospital holding up? So we're going to go ahead and this is the point of the show where we're going to start breaking copyright violations because we fucking can. And like I said, most of the stuff I'm allowed to do. So you're saying he likes meth. I'm saying he fucking thrives on meth. Likes it? I don't know, but he thrives on it, I'm sure. Pretty much everybody from Florida thrives on it. Mario says, I am. Yes, Mario, I am, he says. It is good. So, what are we going to listen to first? Let's see. Pills, meth, etc. Crazy Eye says, good for you, buddy. Good for you. We'll go here first. New video released today. We'll go to this one. I know. I'm not the best of this, right? All right. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna. Oh yeah, like you said earlier, no one wants to talk about the vid, but we have more vaxxed hospitalized than non-vaxxed. That's why nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about that for sure. But yeah, that's because of the 1,200 COVID side effects, which actually we can pull that up too. I'll drop a link in the chat to this. I just have to go here first. All right, here's this. Got to get to the link where it was sent it by our buddy Dark from a DLD After Dark. We'll copy this and then jump on over here. Dump it right into the chat. There on the YouTubes. Jump over here. And I'll even put it over here on Twitch. They'll probably bump me off for putting a link over there. Why not? We'll put it over there too. Facebook, here you come. All right. So if y'all are concerned or anything, the 1,200 side effects are listed in the document posted there. So please feel free to go ahead and peruse through those at your own time, your own leisure. It's all just post-marketing experience. At least that's how they labeled it. So yeah, post-marketing experience. First video, though, that I'm going to get into for music was released literally yesterday, 5 p.m. It is his third official music video release on YouTube. The individual has, at this point, 762 subscribers. So, if you like the music, which I think some of you probably will, you can go right ahead and jump on over to his music video after I do this or whatever, as I do it. That is the link to it. But we are going to play JD Huggins' newest song, Head Full of Monsters. It is crazy good song. Very personal.
I got a whole world of problems. I feel alone, but I've learned to pretend. I got a head full of monsters, and they keep on trying to win again. I keep a blade in my pocket. I ain't a saint or a prophet, I'm broken. But there's hope in his promise, and I've come to terms with the man that you see. Hey, it's me. I'm the mess that you said I would be. Ain't it crazy? You were right, I just thought you should see. You were right, I just thought you should see. I've stood up when I've fallen. Where were you when I needed you here? I faced all my demons. I'm no longer afraid of the nightmares. I've lived a life that is painful. I've lost things that your heart couldn't bear. My boy runs with the angels, and you got the nerve to say life isn't fair. Hey, it's me. I'm the mess that you said I would be. Ain't it crazy?
Yes, no. C. Gillespie, no is the answer to your question. So Crazy Eyes, no was the answer to C. Gillespie's question. He said just checking. Yeah, so if you guys aren't familiar, JD Huggins is the newest addition to Angels and Outlaws label, which is run by Struggle Jennings. Caitlin Curtis is also under the same label. They're going to be touring pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. He is not Amish, although he looks it very much in this video. He is from Cheatham County, Tennessee. So another one of those Cheatham County boys hitting the albums up pretty good. Like I said, this video doesn't do her much justice as far as I'm concerned. I've seen her live, like close. Like y'all seen how close it was before. So, cool, right? Yeah, Amish Paradise. No, it's not Amish Paradise. But we'll back it up just a little bit, and we'll go ahead and jump back in to the song, because one thing I really like about this is it's extremely raw. Part of the reason he's dressed the way it is because he's paying homage. So his story is not really well known. Obviously, he's not got a huge following yet. But from what I gather, him and his wife lost their first child back in 2018, and it took him down a very rough path. Led him down to drugs and other issues, where he turned his life around, got shit back straight. Shortly after finding out that his wife was pregnant with their second child, who is growing up well, is currently alive and well. And this is kind of like an homage to that, as well as like a slap in the face of everybody who said that he would never be anything more than just a pile of shit. So very, very raw feel to the song. He has a very raw feel to his voice anyways. It's part of what I like about him. I've played Cages on this before. Maybe later we'll play Where I Come From, or Where They're From, whatever. There's another video. I'm probably butchering the name because I can't fucking remember for shit. But we'll get back into the music video. Hey, by the way, let me know if the audio is off at all. I am attempting to get it louder for you guys because I've been told that when I play music videos, it's low for some reason. And I don't like that. I don't like to have low volume for music. I like to jam the fuck out.
You said I would be. Ain't it crazy? You were right, I just thought you should see. You were right, I just thought you should see. I do see it more clear. One last thing I want you to hear. Hey, it's me. I'm the man that I wanted to be. Ain't it crazy? I'm alive, I just thought you should see.
Audio is wacky. Is that the case, or is everybody talking shit now? Now I gotta hear. We're gonna go back. Audio is.
My boy runs with the angels, and you got the nerve to say life isn't fair.
It does go wacky, huh?
Hey,
All right. Well, we can fix that.
isn't fair.
I think we can fix that. Audio sounds fine to me, says the goddamn Bacon. Well, goddamn it, Bacon. Who's right, who's wrong? I think I can fix it, though. I think the main thing is just a little bit too much boost here, a little bit here. We can go, hey. It does sound wacky. Here. Well, hope this is a little bit better. We'll pop back here. Just.
I'm alive, I just thought you should see. I'm alive, I just thought you should see. I'm alive, I just thought you should see.
It does it first, then it's wacky. So crazy. Yeah, so that, like I said, the video was a memory video for his son Nolan Joel Huggins. So it's a no bullshit kind of record. I apologize that the audio was wacky. Definitely go check it out yourself. It is not the song that's wacky. It is my streaming of it. I don't know what the hell the deal is. Why is this being so fucking weird? We're going to go ahead and do this, though. We're going to jump over here. We're going to remove this. We're going to add a new thing to the stream. We'll stop the screen. How about that? Then we'll go and share. We're going to... Maybe this will be better. We'll do this. Let me know. This should be better. All right. This should be better. I promise. Maybe it's just me being a dumbass. This is a disclaimer here. I'll pause for 1 second because this video needs this disclaimer. So for YouTube, Mises and Burden, we us are not, nor are we holding ourselves to be doctor, physician, nurse, physician's assistants, advanced practice nurse, or any other medical professional. We as musical recording artists are not providing any healthcare, medical therapy services, or attempting to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure any physical, mental, or emotional issues, disease, virus, or condition. The information provided in or through this video pertaining to any said vaccination or shots is not intended to be substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment provided by our medical provider or mental health provider. Now, mind you, this is done because some fucking person said flat out, look, if you want your video to stay up on YouTube, you're going to have to fucking do this. And they're probably still going to pull it down, but at least you've covered yourself and you can take it to court if you need to. So, continuing upon watching this, you agree and acknowledge that we are not providing any medical advice, mental health advice, or religious advice in any way. Always seek the advice of your own medical provider and or medical health provider regarding any questions or concerns you have about your health and any medical treatments, therefore implementing any said recommendations or suggestions from our video. Do not disregard medical advice or delay seeking medical advice because the information you have heard on this video, the information contained in this video has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Good for them. Neither then again has the virus or the vaccine. So yes, and I said the virus too because honestly, we all know where it came from, and it definitely was not part of the FDA program. You acknowledge, although it could have been because they did make a shit ton of fucking money from it. You acknowledge that you are participating voluntarily, and we'll go like this so you can read the rest of it, in viewing and or listening to our video, and that you are solely and personally responsible for the choices, actions, and results now and in the future. You accept full responsibility for your consequences. Now, god damn it, we know anybody reading this at YouTube is not going to take any fucking responsibility for their actions. But anyways, you accept full responsibility for the consequences or of your use or non-use of any information provided on or through this video, and you agree to use your own judgment and due diligence before they don't have judgment or due diligence before implementing any ideas, suggestions, or recommendations from our video to your life, family, or business. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it.
Boy, try give me that shot, you get shot. Call it even, boy, try give me that shot, you get shot. Call it even, boy, try give me that shot, you'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try give me that shot. Boy, try give me that shot. Boy, try give me that. I don't know what you mistook this for. Gave you an inch, then you took it for more. Total 2 weeks where a man stayed home. They say take a shot or we can't make dough. It's America, we don't play that joke. I know you kinda slow, let me say this slow. You could stick that vaccine in your fucking ass. You ain't the only one out here losing your patience. 100 million people out here losing their paychecks. And I don't give a damn what the FDA says. Big Pharma got them in their pocket like latex. Bunch of rich folks pushing pawns like they play chess. If I'm thinking God, Lord knows what to say next. Norbert Cole says I ain't gotta say yes. So fuck what your mandate says, bitch. Boy, try to give me that shot, you'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot, you'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot, you'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot. Boy, try to give me that shot. Boy, try to give me that. Boy, try to give me that shot. You'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot. You'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot. You'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot. You'll get shot. Call it even. You can get the shit if you wanna get it, you get it. Listen, ain't nobody putting that in my motherfucking body. We can go shot for shot. I go first, but you better bring a hearse, cause I brought a 12-gauge shotty. Y'all would never jab me. You ain't getting close. You don't need a motherfucking sniper rifle shooting vaccines. Lord, please forgive me, cause the shit I did get nasty. Either I'ma make a blast me, or it's suicide, something that you apply for. If you really think that I'ma be the one that you forced, I don't give a fuck if Donald Trump got every single one up in the house that he losing support. Fuck Johnson and Johnson, Moderna and Pfizer. Fuck Fauci, you fraudulent communist liar. Needs to be fired, chief medical advisor. Why in the fuck would they give you that title? Try to give me that shit.
Just saying, Crazy Eyes, you said it. So yeah, I got it, Mario. Did you send me another one? I did get your request. I got it. It's right here. It's coming, bud. I got you. We're good.
Shot, you'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot. You'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot. You'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot. Boy, try to give me that shot. Boy, try to give me that. Boy, try to give me that shot. You'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot. You'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot. You'll get shot. Call it even, boy, try to give me that shot. You'll get shot. Call it even.
Penetration. Didn't like that. What about this? Penetration.
Yes, I had to go penetration. Simply because I had to go penetration. We had to do some penetration. We had to give some penetration. Hey, you know what? I haven't done a banner all stream. Don't forget, Pineapple Express holsters. For anybody who's actually purchased them in the past, I know you guys waited a lot of fucking long time. Well, not anybody, because there's a lot of people who've been getting them now. Within a week. I'm telling you, if you wanted one and you were waiting because we were working through some issues with our manufacturer, they've been solved. Currently, individuals who order holsters are getting them from us within a week. And we may be adding some actual concealed carry holsters here in the near future. Just a heads up. But the real deal, there we go, get it over there. Mouse was not working, so we go with tacticalpineapple.com. Head on over to the website. Go to the website. You get it. You get over there. Look at that. That's the video still there. Number 1 on there. It should be. We actually restreamed that on Twitch today, but Tactical Pineapple /Express brings you here. This is the big deal, guys. We have a new supplier, and we are shipping in 5 days or less on our universal mount holsters. Yes. Great shit. We're getting it out there. And that's with like the amount of orders we're getting now, because we officially have these in the local Harley-Davidson dealer being promoted. And believe it or not, people like it. People love it. They want some more of it. They try so hard. They just can't rise above it. Shit's going downhill fast, guys. Shit is going downhill fast. Crazy Eyes says he misses Doug, Rugrats, Hey Arnold's. He's the 90s kid. The 90s kicked ass. Yeah, the 90s weren't bad. Rugrats was the shit. Doug can eat my ass. Hey Arnold, I'm more of a Erie, Indiana kind of guy. Pete and Pete, that's where it was at. I need to get a fucking pinup girl tattooed on my arm now, just because I thought about that. So we all know that's going to happen eventually, or probably not, because I'm a cheap ass, and, well, I have a lot of other tattoos that I want. Martin Kaminsky says, it's no Cypress Hill. Well, you're right. It was no Cypress Hill. But, you know, it is what it is. Ren and Stimpy. Holy shit, Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy was where it was at. We did have a request, and I don't know if this will take us down or not. From Mario, as usual. Yeah, we can do this. Archspire. 7 Crows. And the Oblivion Chain. Playthrough. But he wants it done. You want the Ibanez version? We'll see what pops up here. Well, here. Ibanez playthrough. There it is. This one probably won't get us taken too far down the road. Let's see. Yeah, we should be okay. We'll see. YouTube may like it. YouTube may not like it. If they don't like it, peace out, folks. Been fun. If they do, kill it. But hey, you know it is what it is. You know what? Hey guys, we're talking. You guys are talking about Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Which, by the way, my son has like a ton of vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There is a channel I follow on YouTube that I would love to share with you guys, because he's a gun guy. And he does toys. So let's see if I can quick run through and find his channel so I can drop a link for you guys. Because, you know, I think if you guys got into that stuff, you'd get into his stuff. So yeah, we'll jump into the music video. We'll start it, and I'll dig a little bit, and hopefully I can find it for you.
Hey, this is Dean from Archspire. We're here at Rain City Recorders recording a guitar playthrough video for 7 Crowns and the Oblivion Chain. Let's go.
just throw a lot of respect at that playing of that 7-string, because whew, I can't fucking get my fingers to move like that on a 6-string, much less a 7. That is crazy. Holy shit. I do really respect a guy who can play like that. I do want to say I did find it, and I feel really bad if he does watch this. It's El Tenda. I couldn't remember the name to save my ass, and I was looking through it, and he changed his fucking logo since the last one that I actually remember or paid too much attention to. Or maybe he didn't, and I'm just being a fucking idiot right now. But El Tenda's channel, he's a gun guy. He also collects toys, does stuff like that. Pretty diverse channel, if I do say so myself. It's not something that I thought I would get into, but man, he's got some shit that just brings up some nostalgia. I mean, first video that I see is, just fucking Toy Biz, Marvel superheroes, Punisher, like crazy stuff on his channel. And every once in a while, you get some stuff in there, like 4 days ago, where he's talking about the gas tube and lower handguard retainer for tools on AKs. Like, just random shit, but I love it. That's what makes I appreciate the channel even more that way. So, oh Jesus Christ, Legends of the Hidden Temples. Yo, there it is. Yeah, many hours of practice in just not raise the fingers higher than required for the strings will greatly improve speed. Yeah, these fucking things don't move very fast. They moved fast enough to play the type of shit that I played, but I never. And the only time I got into anything this fast, it sounded this fast, it was tapping. And to be completely honest, anybody can make tapping sound good if you're even halfway decent. This is next level. So, yay for that. Crazy Eyes over here going, his wife must be a happy lady. Well, maybe. Fingers aren't always the best to move fast. They just got to get deep. Now, the tongue, on the other hand, and I never said I couldn't move my tongue, needs to be able to move fast. record, I think we're going to be okay on YouTube. I think we're going to be okay. They haven't flagged it yet. Very, very nice. Very nice. Good bling. Yes, as it was said, hybrid picking like a motherfucker with skills and everything. Yeah, no, absolutely crazy picking. Appreciate it. They can go much faster. Yes, Archspire can go way faster. But that is incredible in itself. There's a lot of bands who can go fast. It's one thing to go fast and run through a couple chords really fast, but I give him a lot of credit because I mean he is scaling on another level too. I mean he's hybrid picking, he's running the scales, and just fucking going to town. Like I know that it's a lot of muscle memory and it's a lot of just kind of like just repetition and doing that. But one of the hardest things for me, anyways, to go to learn when I was playing the guitar is running through a pentatonic scale, up and down the arm. Now it's a whole nother level when you add in the seventh string, because it changes your scale platform, your scale wave. But at the same time, like he's literally going 7-string guitar. He's playing the full length of the neck, pentatonic, going straight into tapping at what I'm assuming based on sound is probably right around 215 beats per minute, essentially. So, fucking crazy. So, yeah. C. Gillespie says, I think I got 600 beats per minute once. Oh, we're talking about the guitar. Yeah. 7 and 8 string. Yeah, 7 and 8 string. But the 7 string is what they were focusing heavily on. And that's the other thing is these guys are switching up too, depending on the song that they're playing. He's playing a 6, 7, or 8 string guitar. I believe I've seen a 12 string in the past, but maybe from a different band. I can't remember if it was Archspire or not. Crazy shit. But hey, you know what? YouTube didn't kill us for that. So thank you, YouTube, for allowing us to play an Ibanez sponsored video, I guess. Probably because it was a playthrough. It didn't trigger the algorithm. So luckily Al Gore's rhythm is off tonight. So yeah. What do we got? There was somebody who said he wanted the "Fuck Joe Biden" song. Yeah, why not? We could do that. Do we want F Joe Biden 2 or do we want F Joe Biden? We'll do F Joe Biden 2 just because we can. We'll move this over there. I think this one's a better song. I like it. I also want to say this. He very much made a good point. I think at this point, everybody's pretty much sick of him saying "fuck Joe Biden." Everybody's sick of it all in general. We just need to get rid of the motherfucker. Okay, that's just it. We just need to get rid of the motherfucker. Plain and simple. And Kamala, you're not fit for office either. So I guess it's time for Pelosi to be president. Because I guess I would be happier with that. At least she drinks.
Yeah, hey, fuck you, Pelosi. Fuck you, Kamala. Ain't no Bill Beck. Better fuck you,
Still get to say fuck you, though.
Fuck all them Clintons and fuck Biden too. If it's nuts, cold, bread in hell. Fuck Brandon too. Say it with me now. Fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, Biden got the country yelling fuck Joe Biden. Here's a message for Biden's administration. administration of tyrants, yeah. I know you try to keep us patriots quiet. You a dictator. Demand and thief, had to cheat. Ain't no one vote you command him and cheat. All these people want us money and power, and it silence us, but we ain't backing down, we ain't cowards, and there's a lot of us. Now you can't lie to me, hurting the whole economy. All for your evil agenda, want us to bottom feed. Sleepy Joe, worst president we ever seen. When the news say the most popular, man, what you mean? And while you're ranting and raving, saying you're losing your patience and blaming unvaccinated because people dying. Why is Hunter Biden down in the basement? He's smoking crack because you really a baser. That's your son, right? Why you never talk about the millions he made overseas and brought it back to the stage? I heard of Trader Joe Pelosi. Fuck you, Kamala. Ain't no Bill back better. Fuck you, Obama. Fuck all them Clintons and fuck Biden too. If it's let's go, bread in hell. Fuck Brandon too. Say it with me now. Fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, fuck Joe Biden. Got the country yelling, fuck Joe Biden. Hey, Kamala Harris, you equally evil. Yeah, I hope you see this. Don't want you or need you. Most the government, they only ran by some demons. They plotting and scheming to take the American dream and destroy the whole meaning. Don't tell me you don't see it. Turn off the news, but don't tell me you believe it. Y'all just trying to steal the 2022 election. Ain't no Democrats ever being reelected. It's how I feel about your mandates. I ain't getting no bags. I ain't wearing no mask. Walking through the stores, try to bother me, I might beat your ass. I see a lot of wolves, now I know the sheep won't last. I call a spade. I ain't just hating on Biden. I love my country, dog. This isn't just the way that I'm riding. Fighting for freedom. Nah, I ain't doing for clout. If it really come down to a war, I'm about. Fuck you, Pelosi. Fuck you, Kamala. Ain't no Bill back better. Fuck you, Obama. Fuck all them Clintons and fuck Biden too. If it's let's go, bread in hell. Fuck Brandon too. Say it with me now. Fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, fuck Joe Biden. Yeah, F Biden got the country yelling, fuck Joe Biden.
All right, I got one last song that we're gonna do tonight. It might kill us, but I've seen a lot of people react to it, so I don't think it will. It is a rock song, so we're gonna jump back into the rock section. It is heavily based around censorship. It is based around cancel culture. And very, very much, I want to get you guys involved in the discussion of what they're actually talking about, because there are many ways you can take it. And I have heard specifically from the artist how they wrote it and how they meant it. And believe it or not, it was not in a political manner, but it can be fucking taken as such, which means it's my fucking realm. And this is actually a song that's very much mainstream, not mainstream, independent artist, but very well funded independent artist. Some of you probably know who he is. Some of you probably have heard of the band. Wait, get this dude some dry shampoo though. Don't know what you're talking about. You talking about me? You talking about Burden? Because yeah. I don't know. I don't need dry shampoo. I fucking don't have any goddamn hair. I don't think I've used shampoo in about a year. To be completely honest, I use beard wash. Coming soon to a theater near you. Talking about grease-haired rappers, sir. Thank you for talking about the greasy-haired rapper. Because I'm like, my shit. This is meant to be greasy. See, we are working on a brand deal with Duke Cannon. So if you guys are familiar, what I use in my beard, not that anybody gives a shit because it's gay as shit for people to talk about, but I do like to try to make money. And if they're going to give me a brand deal, I'll take it. Because two reasons. I use the product. I like the product. It's good product. And, well, frankly, since my wife works second shift and I have young kids, I can't use the natural beard conditioner nearly as much as I used to. So every once in a while, I have to supplement with some other shit. And although natural feminine juices work the best, take it where you want to take it. I'm being honest. They do work the fucking best for keeping things nice and tame. Every once in a while, you have to use a little bit of grease. Yeah, I'm a shill. Fuck off. Hey, look, if Duke Cannon wants to fucking give me free product and say, hey, look it, and I can show it to you guys, I'm fucking cool with it because I buy this stuff already. Who doesn't want, I mean, I'm going to be completely honest, like, legitimately, who would not like to use a beard balm that's made with, no, I'm not a Dapper Dan man, whiskey. Their fucking product is, they have a product that is legitimately made with whiskey, Buffalo Trace whiskey. Like, dude, I'm drinking fucking whiskey. I would love to put whiskey on my face and not have it be alcohol abuse. So they're doing the alcohol abuse and I'm just using the product. How fucking late am I? Says Dr. Catmilk on Twitch. You are late enough. So it is there. I don't use product no more. It clogs the drains. Product. You don't use product anymore. It clogs the drains. Yes. Shitty shampoos and shitty soaps and stuff will clog your drains up because they're made with animal fats. So yeah, if you didn't know that, he's not wrong. So he is not wrong. But we are going to move this over here. And if you can see it, it is the band. Oh, you can't see it. That's perfect. I'm going to keep Martin Kaminsky up there right now. Crazy Eyes says he just shaved his beard today. Hey, that's okay. They also make deodorant. No beard for me, he says. No likey. It's okay. Not everybody likes beards. Not everybody likes them. I'll be completely honest. I thought about shaving mine off a long fucking time ago. My daughter won't let me. Like, it's legitimately, I looked at her and I'm like, can I shave it off? No. Then I'll ask her again and she'll be like, yeah. And then I'll be like, okay, I'm going to go shave it off. And then she comes screaming down the hallway, no! So yeah, the one time that I went to I'm allowed to trim it, which is fine. But I went to get a haircut one time and somebody else trimmed it too far. And this lady, I said, just trim it back, reshape it. Apparently she took that to mean give it a completely different shape, like one that doesn't exist in natural fucking homeostasis with my face. And she literally just like sucked it back up to my face. I'm like, I could have done that with a 1/4-inch fucking trimmer. Thanks. You just took like 6 inches off my fucking chin. I got home and my daughter literally was falling asleep on my shoulder and she reached up and she's like, she hit my chest and she was like, what the fuck? And she kind of like freaked the fuck out. So from that point forward, I realized it's going to stick around until it's her choice to take it off, which I'll give her the option and I'll let her shave it off because that's the way it is. So we are going to now jump into, like I said, though, I'll send you one that's gun smoke scented. Like the old like TV show Gunsmoke. I'm not sure if I want that scent. Otherwise you're gonna send me like some leaded shit. I like the smell of lead. Love leaded fuel. It's the best smell in the fucking world. If I could get it, I'm no joke. If I could get fucking jet fuel smelling beard oil, I'd fucking do it, man. Like, yeah, that would like. There's a lot of people who joke. I used Hops 9. That's not funny, but it's funny. It was that he knew she fucked up. All right. Yes. So anyway, Heavy Water says, I wish I could grow a beard. I can only grow parts of bears. That's okay. You know what? Parts of a beard can grow into a full beard eventually. I have Native American blood. My cheeks did not fill in very well to start. You just got to keep working at it. It takes time. Some people can't do it at all. Some people look like a fucking dipshit. What I found is Fu Man chops got me through. So started with big old sideburns, and then I let them grow into chops, and then I grew the mustache, and then I turned that into a Fu Man chop, and then the chin grew in. It's a process. You just got to figure out how to do it. Heavy Water says I have to do a comb over on my beard. He's all over here like, we're gonna go over here. And yes, I know I have a comb next to my computer. I work on this desk. I don't work on this desk. That would be creepy, and it would be a really solid desk if I worked on it. But it is what it is. When I start from clean shave, I look like Joe Dirt. That's fair. Dr. Catmilk's holding it down over there on Twitch all by himself. I feel bad. I like it. It's okay, though. It's okay. We're going to get into Falling in Reverse Zombified. I've listened to this song before. It has been listened to 7 million times. I've probably listened to it 103 of those times. The official total is 7,009,103 views. Shane Overby is like Pineapple Express holsters. Not the movie Pineapple Express, but yes, Pineapple Express holsters. Before the whole Pineapple Express thing in Afghanistan and after the movies, but whatever, it is what it is. Pineapple Express. I am Tactical Pineapple. The Express holster, meaning it's meant to be carried at high speeds. It was the main reason we called it the Express holster. The old terminology of Express. It's meant to be universally mounted. It mounts flat or flush on walls. It uses a ELS mounting system, so you can switch them out. I like the opportunity because I have more than one pistol, obviously. And wait, is it Ryan Upchurch featuring Heavy Metal Country? No, it is not Ryan Upchurch featuring Heavy Metal Country. I think you're talking about Heavy Duty Country, and that song won't happen, most likely. So, if PEH makes IW... Oh, not yet. And to be honest, I don't want to put it that way. You were asking if Pineapple Express holsters makes IWB holsters. No. So Pineapple Express holsters is just literally the terminology for the specific holster that we have as universal mount. We don't currently do inside the waistband holsters. We can. I don't have a product set up on the order form yet, and I have to work on that before it happens. Now, I don't make my holsters myself. I have a manufacturer who does them for me. Currently, if you are looking for an inside the waistband holster, you can go ahead and send me an email at just contact@tacticalpineapple.com. I'll put that down in the description here. Contact@tacticalpineapple. Oh, typing is hard today. You shoot me an email over there and tell me what you're looking for, what gun you have, and I'll work with you to get one made if that's what you want right now. No, we do not do T-Rex holsters here on this channel. We don't deal with T-Rex. Thank you, Crazy Eyes. I sent you down that rabbit hole. You should know that by now. But our manufacturer, and full transparency, you can either come to me to get it. I'm not charging you any more than you would be charged from them anyways. But my holster manufacturer is actually Windfall Defense, and they do a great job. They're out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. It is a veteran-owned company. He is retired Navy. It is all he does. I want to promote his product, and I want to make him busy too. So you can either order through me at that email, or you can order through him by contacting him directly. And like I said, again, that is Windfall Defense. He's a good dude, easy to work with, and willing to just kind of do whatever you want. I mean, if you want a holster, and like when you order my holsters on the website, if you click custom design, there's a fucking million options. So we'll reach out to you and find out what you're looking for. If you want fucking Deadpool riding a fucking unicorn, the last time I checked, there were still 3 sheets of it sitting on the wall. So I'm not there all the time. I don't know exactly what he has right now, but we can legitimately get more of it if we don't have it. And he's willing to do it. And if there's a gun that you have that's not on the list, let me know. Like, if we have a couple people who are looking for a specific pistol that we don't have on the list, we will go ahead and we will get the drone and we'll get it ready and we'll prep a couple and figure out the best way to make them, and then we will release that as an option. So, like I said, I want to work with you guys to provide something for you cool. I don't make shit off the holsters. I don't make shit off pretty much anything I do. To be completely honest, like, I do that stuff because I want to provide something for myself. I want to get something for myself that's cool. And then I'm like, well, how can I help this company out? And I'm like, well, you know what? Let's do this. And our previous manufacturer did a phenomenal job when it came to quality. Delivery sucked. Delivery fucking sucked. I don't see the Altor listed. Crazy as I'm not doing the fucking Altor. All right. If you want an Altor holster, find me one in Wisconsin. I tell you what, I'll even look. If you promise me that you're going to buy it, I will find an Altor pistol and we will make you a goddamn Altor holster. But it's going to be a custom manufactured piece because I know what you want. So yeah, fuck it. Don't see the Desert Eagle holster either. What the fuck? We could probably do it. Deagle is not outside of the question, outside of the realm. We could probably do it. Probably going to be in a pancake holster if you wanted to sit still, to be completely honest. But, we could probably do it. There's a lot coming, guys. Like, this is the thing. Yeah, I know, Crazy Eyes. This is the thing. But it also has to be support a suppressor. I know. We've had the discussion before. You've said it before. I know. So we would have to work it out. I'm pretty sure I could get the dimensions of what you need and machine it out of wood and then manufacture it. But it is what it is. We'll figure that out. But yeah, no. As far as the Pineapple Express holsters and all that stuff, it is tacticalpineapple.com/express. Yeah, it is what it is. We're willing to work with you, and yeah, Deagle IWB. It happens. I believe Reno May actually has one. So there's people who make them. When you're a certain size, you can carry just about anything. Deagle holsters come with Adidas tracksuits. I don't know if that's true, but if they do, they're probably velvet, and they also require you to show proof of a gold AK in your arsenal. So that would be my ideal. Yeah. So once again, we're gonna jump into the song. Reno May carries a Deagle AIWB. Yep. Yes, I know he does, for the memes and for the lulz. Dr. Count Milk threw that on out there. I would expect no less from Reno May. But then again, it's a California compliant pistol. Carry what you can, right? If you can't carry something that has more than 10 rounds, make sure you carry something that doesn't require you to shoot 10 rounds. The average incident requiring a 9mm or using a 9mm requires between 9 and 15 shots to drop an assailant. I'm guessing a Deagle will drop a motherfucker a bit quicker. Just a little bit of a guess. Is this song Putin singing Blueberry Hill? No, this song is very much a different song. I'm pretty sure I like it though. I don't think it'll get us taken down, but at the same time, it very well could. So, extremely cinematic. And without further ado, let's just get into it. I just gotta say, this song gets me hype as fuck though. So,
The monsters Cause they are the voices in your head.
We're going to back that up just a little bit. I want everybody to respect and appreciate the little, like, nuances. I want your brains.
Zombified by the lies they said. We've become the walking dead. Cause everybody's talking bitch. Oh no, they'll never let go. Something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you. And they won't stop till everybody's zombified.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most everybody here is with it. You can appreciate the general consensus of what's being done here. Like, you are what you consume. This is killing you from the inside out. They're feeding you lies. It's literally just it's a tirade.
They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde.
Back that one up too, because the song, they're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde.
They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. We're dead inside. Goes on and on, let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized. And they won't stop till you're zombified.
And then you have the imagery of the cheerleader. Obviously, she's zombified. She is a zombie, but she's looking in a mirror and she sees herself. She sees beauty. She sees what she wants to see because she doesn't realize that she's been destroyed.
You better shut your mouth and bite your tongue, cause you don't wanna piss off anyone.
We know I don't do that. I like to piss off everyone.
We're traumatized by the damage done. Welcome to America.
I mean, the symbology too of this,
We're traumatized by the damage done. Welcome to America.
I mean, we all know the imagery, right? Absolutely insane. This is exactly, it's an iconic American image, but it's being propped up by the zombies at this point.
Cause everybody's talking bitch. Oh no, they'll never let go. Something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you. And they won't stop till everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde.
Was somebody saying something about some deagles in the waistband?
We're dead inside. Goes on and on, let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized. And they won't stop till you're zombified.
It literally takes like every ounce of energy I have to not just be fucking tearing this shit up.
Now everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. They're dead inside. It goes on and on. Let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized. They won't stop till you're. They won't stop till you're zombified.
The band is called Falling in Reverse. The lead singer is Ronnie Radke. So it's a great metaphor. It's a great song for what it is. I love the shit out of the song. It gets me hype. The message is crazy. And the message means a bunch of different things depending on how you take it. But yes, it is legitimately meant to be about, cancel culture. Um, a little like Good Charlotte. So they are definitely a different type of rock music. Ronnie Radke is very much a different type of artist. They kind of created this genre a long time ago. Um, so like pop punk type rock music. Um, and then he went to jail for some shit, and came out, and his band told him to get fucked. So he started this. And as you see from this video in specifics, extremely cinematic. They put a lot of money into it. They put a lot of time into it. Details matter. And they get the views because of it. So they are on Epitaph Records. All around decent dude. I mean, the guy spends most of his time literally like reviewing people who reviewed his music. So they've got a lot of good stuff. It's very much, it's a different type of rock music, but I like it, and it gets hard when it needs to get hard, but I appreciate it. So I am going to go ahead and cut the stream for the night, though, and say I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out. Apparently, I have a sick. It's not apparently. I've had sick kids all fucking week, and the young daughter I have is apparently up going, getting sick. So I can't leave it all to the wife. So got to go be dad. In the meantime, don't even say anything crazy, guys. I know where you're going with it. Don't do it. I will leave you guys with one final bit of penetration.
Penetration! Penetration! Didn't like that? Didn't like that? What about this? What about penetration! This? Penetration!
Yes, one bit of penetration. And say, have a good evening, folks. Take it easy. Be safe. And always carry your pistols, because Brandon fucking hates them. And at this point, you might need it to stop a Russian invasion. So, so long as there isn't a Russian invasion, I'll be back next Friday, and videos probably at least once next week. So, have a good time. Be safe. Have fun. Do all the fun shit. Have a good weekend. All the happy fucking bullshit. So, if you made it to this point, you haven't subscribed, you don't like the video, make sure you thumbs it down. If you do like the video, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps us out. I don't know what you do on Twitch or Facebook. I think you still give likes, right? On Twitch, I don't know what the fuck you do. Slap me in the face, whatever it is. Oh, thanks, Cat Milk. I appreciate it. Hey, have a good night, y'all. It's been fun.